Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Glenn. Folks, today we're checking out Daredevil. This is season 1, episode 3. As you know, I know kind of bits and pieces of this one. Saw some clips as I got ready to watch The Punisher. That series I did watch and enjoy. However, get to go back and see how it all started. So I'm excited to take this ride.
Yeah, first time watch for this guy. Like I said, you know, Daredevil wasn't like high in the totem pole on things to watch. I don't know if it was just like an overabundance of Marvel at the time, but I didn't watch it. But so far, I'm enjoying the first 2 episodes. Can't wait for the third one. Definitely ready, willing, able to see how this character progresses.
Yeah, so I binged this one back in the day, and if I'm being like perfectly honest, I didn't remember it being like super exciting. But then again, it was a Netflix on the couch binge with God knows what going on. And this rewatch, I'm like, wow, this is a lot more aggressive than I remember it being. So I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
All right, without further ado, then let's go.
Over the line. Mark at zero.
Zero, dude. For you that don't know, that was a Big Lebowski.
Sorry, we're closing up.
Are you still playing?
Mr. Proska bowls when he wants to. Worked it out with the owner.
Can I join him for a few balls?
You want to ask? Knock yourself out.
Hey, Mr. Red Shirt.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Just wondering if maybe I could join you for a couple games.
Private game.
I was just really looking forward to throwing a few balls.
Get this moron out of my face.
I'm betting he's more than meets the eye.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What? Like a little spider monkey.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
You got a bad attitude, friend.
Friend?
He's a professional. Oh,
Some are missing.
who smells
Their firearms.
Fresh, never been fired. Take a whiff.
We've got Jason Statham at home.
Like a good revolver better. No chance of jamming out.
It's Timu Jason Statham.
This is top of the line. This baby will not jam. Or my name ain't Turk Bear.
Turk.
Oh, and it did jam.
This is how he negotiates, huh?
I was going to say, he just whooped the ass of those two, and now he can't beat this guy in hand-to-hand?
Oh, headbutt.
Ooh,
Surprised he hasn't
forearms.
grabbed the ball yet.
Yeah.
That's coming, isn't it?
Bone sticking out.
The old compound fracture.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not negotiation.
That'll ruin your day. Well, end it.
The deal is done.
That was probably the bad move.
Stay calm.
Oh, he is not going to be happy when he gets back to Turk.
Well, you know, some of it can be, you know, if you use really bad ammo.
Operator error.
Yeah.
Oh, just going to leave that there, huh?
Don't move! Your hands up! Dispatch Victor 2-3, we have...
I want a lawyer.
Oh, I happen to know one.
Whoa.
Well, this could be conflicting.
It could be. What if our hitman here is just trying to get revenge for something awful that the bowler did?
I'm thinking so.
Oh, you never know.
So what lawyer is he going to get? Is he going to get, you know, Matt Murdock, or is he going to get attorney Woo Young Woo?
Oh, well, it depends on the universe, I suppose.
You're getting things confused here, Ian.
Oh.
The multiverse hasn't happened yet.
2 different time frames.
Go right after you get the
Yeah, is Mike going to use as well?
Oh, crap. You again.
You want to confess? Nope.
Already
Need to
did.
come right back.
Well, he confessed for his future.
Anything you said during the sacrament of penance stays between us. You could have killed 10 people. I couldn't tell anyone.
Well,
That seemed fair to you.
It's what it is.
Priest saying it is what it is.
have that on your bingo board?
I have to get to work.
Yeah, me too. Wouldn't mind a cup of coffee first, though.
Some other time, maybe.
I just really wish they would have given him some Terminator glasses.
Well,
You don't want that latte?
Take
Better-
care of yourself, Father.
better latte than never.
Oh my god. That dad joke book we got you is really paying dividends.
he's been reading through the pages. Oh god, what's
This is a good
Okay.
one.
what scenario?
The latte
has-
one, we got the Temu version. We have that at home.
He highlights the ones he think that will come up in
Some real zingers.
You know, we watch a lot of shows where they talk about having coffee. Maybe I'll use that one.
Like you've forgotten about me, Eric.
Never happened.
People's memories these days ain't so good.
Ain't so good.
Back in the day, I couldn't wait to see this view. Kings of the castle.
King of the castle.
Kings don't have bodies in the trunk.
Oh,
I went to Macbeth.
Huh?
Did you hear about Rigoletto?
Pretty retired.
Yeah. In pieces.
Yeah, it wasn't by choice.
Russians got to be up their ass. Somebody's been hitting them, mostly around the docks.
Wasn't Rigoletto. Not what you're thinking.
So who are we looking at?
You tell me.
Enough of these gangster riddles.
New player, maybe?
Used to be if you killed a man, you sent his wife flowers. Now they just send his wife with him.
They do that
Yeah.
to send a message, Mason Quinn.
they do.
You know something, don't you?
Yeah. Florida's beautiful this time of year.
As long as it's not hurricane season, Florida's nice probably year round.
Just gotta,
Weather-wise.
just gotta stay in the middle.
True.
That's all I get?
Some days are better than others.
Take a pass on this one, Benny. Some fights will just get you bloody.
Doing you a favor.
Gotta know when to take a pass on some fights, folks.
Can't win them all. Can't save them all.
Can't save them all.
She getting paid yet for this job?
She's getting paid in safety.
What do you think about getting a sign on the door?
Well, you got a sign.
A real one.
Should get some clients first.
Just one little sign. What could it cost?
But you can barely afford to pay me.
I thought you were working for free.
Yeah, that's what we all thought.
I did. For a day.
You know, she's not really free. Jesus, what happened to your eye?
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I hit the curb hit me.
You need a dog?
Not getting a dog.
What? You don't like dogs? Who doesn't like dogs?
I love dogs.
Everybody loves dogs.
Dogs are pretty cool.
Was that a knock?
Someone's at the door.
Our door?
Do they know this building exists?
Hi.
Oh, hey, Skeezy.
This guy.
We scout the landscape for promising talent to put on retainer.
Why are you approaching us? Why not a larger firm, Mr.
Confederated Global Investments is my employer.
Not what I was asking.
Won't even tell me your name?
So, why us?
Obviously, the larger firms aren't able to provide the same hands-on attention that we pride ourselves on at Nelson and Murdock.
Especially since we have no clients.
I'm here because my employer does extensive business in Hell's Kitchen, and who knows it better than two local boys who graduated from Columbia Law, cum laude and summa cum laude.
The summa part is politics.
You've done your homework.
My employer expects no less.
I like how a day version of him, he's got his hair decent, not slicked back.
All my employer wants is for you to continue to be ethical, decent men, good lawyers. And for that, for nothing more than your exceptional skills and your discretion.
When we pay in envelopes, we slide across a table.
Oh, it's either a low ball or something way over what you'd expect. And I feel it's the latter in this scenario.
It's fair. That's fair.
Your partner doesn't seem convinced.
Like Foggy said, we're particular about our clientele.
Can smell a rat a mile away.
I'm curious about your clientele. Do they all end up working for you after you get them off for murder, or just the pretty ones?
Oh, shit. He came prepared.
You give us a minute, please.
Wow. That was brazen.
You should review one of our cases.
Yeah. What harm could it do?
You have 38 minutes to get everything you need is in this file.
Thank you, Barry. I mean, where the hell are you going? Matt!
Foggy just sees dollar signs.
Yep.
Well, Foggy's trying to start a business.
Oh, follow the watch.
It's been taken care of, sir.
Three
black
Escalades.
They just pull up and they just happen to get parking like that.
It's the most unrealistic
New York.
part of this whole movie or show.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Reading
Jesus.
through his stitches. Or staples, which
Yeah.
I can't remember what you got.
Both.
Probably.
That's why you wear black suits all the time.
Or red suits.
Or red.
Hides the blood.
Yeah. Daredevil. Deadpool.
So what exactly happened?
All I wanted was to throw a few balls. Lady at the shoe counter will tell you the same.
She also says that you crushed the deceased skull.
Hell.
The man and his whatever they were, they threatened my life.
They threatened you how? Verbally, physically?
Which sounds better?
Oh.
They threatened me both verbally and physically.
They did grab him.
Do we have security footage?
Probably not. Probably got wiped.
But I do regret any injurious consequences my actions may have caused.
Injurious.
Am I right in assuming this isn't your first rodeo?
I had issues. I'm better now.
So you say.
Sorry I'm late.
I was just explaining to Mr. Healy
I'd be
that...
happy to represent you, Mr. Healy.
What?
Just like that.
I understand policy has an allotment of days. I was told I could request an extension. This was last month, yes. What's the new form called?
Battle of New York in the background.
Oh, nice.
On the website. Of course. Thanks.
Oh, Mason Quinn over here. What's the form? I got to do it online?
It's the worst.
That's Quinn after finding out.
There's a new player on the scene. Everybody's scrambling.
Your assignment's the city desk, Ben.
This is the city. I'm the only one who sees it.
It's not sexy.
Too ambitious.
We're a newspaper, Ellison, not a girly mag.
You know that's not what I meant. And nobody calls them that anymore.
Girly Mag.
The Union Allies handle might tie into this.
Right.
I think so.
What that expose did for circulation? Dick, with a side of who gives a shit.
We could be the ones to connect the dots.
It doesn't sell papers, Ben.
We need clickbait.
Here, we're switching over to being BuzzFeed.
Rumors bubbling. Will Hell's Kitchen finally get a subway line?
See, that'll sell.
Oh.
You know, you like to be on the ground, right? You'd like to talk to people. Take a poll. What color do they like?
A poll.
You know, we got a blue line, we got a yellow line, we're running out of colors.
Like M&M's?
Yeah, see? You write the hell out of it.
You'll write the hell out.
There used to be a time when the people in this building wrote the hell out of the news.
Yeah, well, we all got bought.
Everybody we know is making twice what we are, writing for blogs, working from home in their underwear.
It's the future.
We're hanging on by our fingertips, man. You really want to be greasing that ledge?
Call greasing the ledge. That's quite the term. See, if you were hanging by a ledge and it was greasy, it would make it slippery and hard to hang on to.
I'll put in a call to the insurance your owns. See what I can do, okay?
Call down to graphics, see if they can whip up a chart. Come on, even Quinn could make up a pie chart.
That's all you need.
Let's not overshoot the expectations answer.
You must be a very important man. It's not every day a global investment firm picks up the tab for a murder suspect. Self-defense.
Wonder if you could shed some light on the man that hired us to represent you.
Maybe we should focus on details.
I don't think so.
Maybe you were in his employment at the time of the incident.
I just wanted to throw a few balls, just like I keep saying.
You go bowling often, Mr. Healy.
When the mood hits.
And the deceased, he had no motive, you recall.
No.
You didn't provoke him intentionally or otherwise.
Are we breaking for lunch anytime soon?
No.
You at all afraid of what might happen if we lose this case, Mr. Healy?
No. Are you?
Matt, a word, please.
Oh, in the room so you can hear, huh?
Defending professional criminals.
I keep saying we need real clients.
That's not a client. It's a shark in a skin suit.
We agreed to represent Foggy. We're going to try this case and let the jury take it from there. I suggest we waive Criminal Procedure Law 18080. Together, we'll confront the charges honestly, openly, and does that sound good to you?
No. If I'm indicted, which we know I will be, we'll waive all hearings and discovery and go directly to trial. Not my first rodeo, remember?
Oh,
You need to testify.
I'm just gonna have faith in our judicial system.
Then pay off
Pay
the
off the
jury.
jurors. Yeah.
And you're gonna do your job.
That's simple.
That's simple.
The old greasing the jurors.
As for the man who hired you, all you need to know is his check's gonna clear.
I'm going to need a little more than that.
Are you though? Are you though?
What about as they keep playing? Wow, the bowling alley is already open.
Yeah.
Yeah, get things cleaned up. We got a business to operate, answer.
Yeah.
Wait your turn, man.
The old quarter on the pinball machine.
I got next.
He's going to stand behind him like a shadow.
That puts more pressure on him.
Hi.
He's just got it in his right hand, walking out.
Hey, kids!
You cross-examine the guy like we're playing bad cop, worst cop.
Tango and Cash.
Want to keep the lights on, we got to take some cases for the money. You were right about that.
This is the first time you've ever said I was right. I hate it.
Sometimes we have to do things we aren't proud of.
Very.
Argue defensive wounds, which makes it look more like a fight and less like an execution.
You open, I'll sum up. And we should cash a check, have Karen see what you can find out about Confederated Globe.
Solid plan.
Where the hell is she?
It's a fairly simple form. Here you agree, in writing, to never again disclose information regarding your former employer, the dissolved entity known as Union Allied Construction.
Oh.
Well, you signed a non-disclosure agreement the day you were hired.
I exposed criminal activity.
And had you taken that information to any law enforcement agency, your rights may have been protected, but instead, you went to the New York Bulletin.
Oh.
I had nothing to do with that article.
You see how this complicates things, yes?
And your
I
client...
assure you that any illegal activity associated with Union Allied has been dealt with. Thanks very much to you.
That seemed like a prepared statement.
Yeah. A lot of lawyers speak.
My clients would like to offer you a lump sum of 6 months' salary.
For what?
For all your help in the matter, and for any stress these events may have caused.
Stress.
That's what you call it.
Yeah, you see this mark on my neck that's still there?
They do feel it's their non-binding moral obligation to offer you a chance at rebuilding your life.
Non-binding moral obligations, Mason Quinn.
As long as I keep my mouth shut.
A chance to put it all behind you.
A lot of people being offered checks in this episode.
Isn't that what you want?
2.
It's our stars.
They said in some cases it's possible to get an extension.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of crap, mostly just to get you off the phone.
I just need you to approve them.
Yeah, I've got a hospital to run. If I still have to fill out every appeal, I'm going
You're
to
gonna cut her off, Shirley. It's not her fault.
Come with me.
I just want to make sure she can rest.
5 days. That's what this will buy you.
And the appeal?
No promises, okay? Now get the hell out of my office. Ask nurses out with who the hell knows what. What's that?
Cheese blintz from that place you like?
You should have led with that.
That'd be cheating.
I thought it was going to be a sandwich bag full of money.
Money, yeah.
But given his situation,
It's a cheese blitz, man.
Yeah?
She was up half an hour. Asked about you.
Half an hour. Wow. That seems like a short period of time to be up.
so who are we talking about here? Mom, wife, daughter?
I'm guessing wife by him talking about the insurance and with his work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the ring.
Let's pull section 3515 of the penal.
3515.
Got the insights?
It's still loading. We need better Wi-Fi.
We need better everything.
Let's do that. Let's win cases.
Let's do
Popular
that.
and make money.
Wi-Fi's acting weird.
You find out anything on Confed Global?
It's a subsidiary of a holding company, of a loan out to a holding subsidiary. Yeah. Dickhead's check cleared in about 2 seconds.
There's your money.
Bang on the router, will you?
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it in?
Oh, hey, no more long lunches until this is over, okay?
You got it.
No more long lunches.
Here's Karen banging out
Subtitles.
All right. Practice insights for New York State Penal Law 3515.
Riveting stuff.
That's why they saved us from it.
It's up to the prosecution to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he was not justified in defending his life. At the end of this case, the only verdict that you can render will be not guilty.
Oh, look at Foggy doing his best Perry Mason.
Way to date yourself.
Uh-oh, additional comments. Oh, she's taking the money.
Yep. Or been threatened.
Oh,
Usually they come hand in hand. It's
he
like,
hears
hey,
the watch ticking.
Here's the money, but if you don't do, it's kind of then they
Or
can
else.
play good guy, bad guy, you know? Just threaten, then it's what's in it.
Be a shame if something were to happen.
Your Honor, I object.
So I'll be over soon, okay? Just keep it together to the verdict. Can you do that? Go home. Got a big day tomorrow.
All right, at least this thug is kind of compassionate.
A compassionate thug hangs out in back alleys by garbage bags.
Hey, he's doing you a favor.
I'm trying to look out for
When you
you.
think about it. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Stay down.
What did I say?
What do you have on her?
Oh, better start talking.
It's a tape, okay?
What's on it?
The mistake she made when she was 19 and pretty. Something she don't want her kids to know about.
You get rid of it.
I can't.
Who do you work for?
I don't know.
Who do you work for?
I want a name.
There isn't one.
Like the guy that came into your office and didn't give his name.
I walk by a building. If the light's on in the window, I got a job. I'm somebody else's job.
Tell her to get herself excused from the jury. After that, she never sees you again.
He'll kill me.
Then you better leave my city.
My city.
Oh,
There's one for good measure.
It's one for the road.
I was being nice to her.
The first alternate juror will replace her. Would the defense care to make a closing argument?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Healy is guilty. Guilty. Wait, that's a weird offense.
Who's Mr. Healy?
The guy they're representing.
Very dramatic.
Feeling out the jury
He
a little
looks
bit.
thrilled to be there.
What's with this guy?
Objection? Intimidating the jury?
I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality, of right and wrong, good and evil. And often it's like pornography. You just know when you see it. What was in my client's heart when he took Mr. Prohaska's life, whether he is a good man or something else entirely, is irrelevant. My client claims he acted in self-defense. Mr. Prohaska's associates have refused to make a statement regarding the incident. The only other witness, a frightened young woman, has stated that my client was pleasant and friendly, and that she only saw the struggle with Mr. Prohaska after it had started. Based on these, the prosecution has failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that my client was not acting solely in self-defense.
Oh, Matt's crushing it.
Now, beyond that, beyond these walls, he may well face a judgment of his own making. But here, in this courtroom, the judgment is yours, and yours alone.
Pretty convincing to me.
Hell of an argument, fellas.
I need to talk to him. He sends his apologies. Care about his... Where is he? He's indisposed. With what? Art.
Well, he wants to finish up lickety split.
You got nothing on Juror 8 now. She's only a piece of the puzzle. Ever tried putting a puzzle together with a piece missing? It's damned aggravating.
It is.
Just get rid of Healy the way you got rid of the other guy. They find him hanging in his cell. Boom, boom, case closed.
Just nonchalant.
We've been leaving a trail of bodies lately, and trails eventually lead somewhere. This needed to be handled quietly, within the confines of the law. So you hire a couple of backdoor shysters?
Shysters!
Yes!
Fuck out!
Yes!
Come on.
They just opened shop, and they're completely...
They just validated 5 years of reactions by answer. Shysters.
The paper's ready. Now let my employer worry about the rest.
Just play ball.
Just do what you're told. It's been working
I
so
want
far.
to set up something like low key, super not illegal, but just have people refer
Mrs.
to me
Fisher?
as their employer. Like something maybe like landscaping or something. Oh, that's not what my employer wants.
No.
I know how hard this must be for you.
Then maybe you don't.
My husband was found dead in your apartment. You have no idea how many.
Ooh.
Whatever it is you're after, Miss Page, I can't help you.
Union Allied? They offered me money if I sign an agreement to never talk about what happened. They offer you something like that?
I take that as a yes.
They tried to kill me, and now they just shuffle some papers and change their name, and they get away with it?
Let it go.
I've tried. It just doesn't feel right.
He said the same thing. And I told him that whatever it was, he had a responsibility to do something about it.
Oh.
They have to pay for what they've done.
They won't listen.
We'll make them listen.
I already signed.
Oh.
I have 2 kids, Miss Page, and they're all that matter to me now.
She talks, she could be right next to Danny.
Let it go.
Yep. They got leverage. She's just getting out of the city, taking the money and run.
She's doing... I don't want to call it it's a smart move for her kids and her sake. Like I get she wants to like go against them, but
Thanks so much for pushing this through.
she gets done and the kids get taken out.
There's the chart.
Picture that Quinn did. He drew it.
I read your article
About the subway line?
about Union Allied construction. I think there's more to the story, if you're interested.
Oh, be careful now.
Let's see what happens to this shyster.
He's going to be innocent. Matt Murdock was on the case.
The lawyers are the shysters, remember, Answer?
Oh.
There's our watch.
Like nobody else has a ticking watch. Just
Well, he knows the exact
cadence.
frequency.
Yep.
The frequency. Over the heart.
Oh.
They're hung.
Madam Foreperson, it's my understanding from this note that you have been unable to reach a verdict.
Still split, dear. Retry.
No, they won't.
It's
It's a hell of a speech.
They didn't win the case, though.
Oh.
Nah, they still get the money.
They didn't technically win.
Oh, well, let's see.
Well, loose ends. Let's see if they get tied up.
Well, I don't think it's going to be his bosses. I think it's going to be...
Oh. Went for the V trigger.
That's why it failed miserably.
I just got my ass kicked by my lawyer.
Oh, a double
shit.
kick. Oh, sound threw him off of the bucket.
Oh, I thought
I
it was
thought he was
the
going to
old,
go for the old over-the-shoulder elbow break.
Yep.
Van Damme invented that.
Oh, yeah, he invented it?
First one to ever do it.
This guy better start talking.
He didn't ask him. What are you talking about?
Oh, he's going to want info.
Imagine if he just pulled the mask off.
Oh, skull-crushing finale.
Oh!
Oh, sidewalk slam.
Oh, glass.
Oh.
The man that hired your lawyers. Who does he work for? You think I'm afraid of you?
Oh, you should be.
Oh.
Tell me.
Oh.
Wilson Fisk!
Wasn't that easier? All you had to do was talk.
He'll find me, and they'll find everyone I've ever cared about, and do the same to them. You should have just killed me, you coward.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh. Guess he's going to stick around for a bit.
No, I see what you did there.
Dude.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Jesus.
Oh.
Looks like he got hung up there.
There's an old children's joke. You hold up a white piece of paper and you ask, "What's this?" A rabbit in a snowstorm.
Sounds like a Quinn joke.
It's not about the artist's name or the skill required. All that matters is, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel alone.
It was Fisk worrying about his art.
Yeah, makes him feel alone, answer.
Oh, there you go.
Folks, this is such a ride. Love it. Oh, answer. Is this, I mean, you brought up that in the beginning that there was so much Marvel stuff going on at the time. But how different does this feel compared to like everything else we've seen, at least from the movie's standpoint, as far as like how graphic they're not afraid to get?
Well, when this was, like on Netflix back in the day, and so like you're appealing to a whole different audience.
11 years
and
ago.
Like it depends on how, like when you watch the first episode, how nitty gritty it's gonna be. It's like, well, I don't think I'm gonna watch this with the kids. Like my brother and made that mistake with his son when he was younger with Deadpool. It's a Marvel movie. Yeah. Should be able to watch it.
Yeah,
They got 10 minutes in and like,
go wrong?
we're not going to be able to watch it with our 8-year-old son at the time.
Yeah. Nope.
So there's a lot of that in this. And like during this time frame, like 2015, you're thinking that's right around, they just had the Battle of New York. There's about to have the Civil War. That's with your main heavy hitters. And it's like, it's more stylized. Were there deaths? Were there this? Yeah, but they didn't show it because they had to appeal to a mass audience. Mm-hmm. But they also only had 2 hours to 2.5 hours to tell a story. Here, they're giving us a great introduction, like they teased, Wilson Fisk through the first 2 episodes. We finally get him at the end of the 3rd episode, which everyone was just waiting to see because Kingpin is such a great character, and he spans a bunch of different, like he's the main baddie for Punisher, for Daredevil, for Spider-Man, has his run-ins with him, as we saw with Across the Multiverse.
Anybody in New
and
York,
else.
really.
But yeah, anyone in New York, and he's the one that's really at the helm there. So I love how they try not to speak his name. They try to say how powerful he is throughout all of New York. That hey, I mentioned his name even to you. I don't see anything around here, but he's going to find out what I did. Yep. He's going to take care of not just me, but everyone else that I care about. So that's why he took himself out. So a way grittier version of what we had been seeing as far as the movie-wise. And it, with Thor: Dark World, they tried that, I guess, and it didn't appeal to the mass as much as like the other stylized, the first Thor and then Ragnarok and so on. So like I can see why you keep this to a TV show and see this is like the quote unquote anomaly of the MCU at the time, because then you get a totally different story. You can have it told a totally different way, have it being grittier, because like you go back. Like the early Supermans, they're bright and colored and everything, and then you get Batman, the first Batmans,
Michael Keaton,
Tim Burton. They're darker and grittier because they have to show the conflicting areas. So like what they're showing in Avengers stuff, they're showing like the high society, the better, the brighter, side of New York City, whereas Daredevil's showing Hell's Kitchen, which is nitty gritty and like things can happen in back alleyways where you're making deals and steals. So I like the way that they're telling it. So so I can see why people became fans and flocked to this, because it's like, all right, as much as I love the Marvel it's presented in theaters, I want to see a different way that it's going to be presented to me, which is what this show is doing.
Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like this is like your, I don't want to say like adult, but like your grown up version of the MCU.
It's definitely, it's definitely adult. I mean, this is not something, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. This is not something you're wanting a 13-year-old to watch. Now granted, when we were kids, our parents we're gonna sit around for family night and watch Predator. These kids gonna learn.
But like as far as like Answer said, appealing to the masses, you're not gonna slap a PG rating on this and try to fill the theaters.
No, God, no. But I think and this came out when 2016,
15 or 16.
2015. So when did we get the first Dark Knight Rises? Was what 05, and then
Batman Begins
was
05, and then Dark Knight Rises like 08.
08, and then the third one. I mean, so we saw, comic book, and superhero stuff get pretty dark, especially with, Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker and the kind of direction they went with that. And I think it kind of changed the landscape of when people were watching superhero films like that, you realize like, hey, they're taking out criminals. This isn't everything like your happy neighborhood Spider-Man where he comes, saves them, ties them up with webs, and the police come get him.
Well, because I just looked it up real quick.
Happens.
Punisher was rated R and I loved it, but like the Punisher with Thomas Jane Travolta back in the day, that didn't do the greatest at movie theaters. So that's why I think they also moved away from rated R as far as
neither did the one with Dolph Lundgren.
But there are certain characters that are better suited for rated R versus PG-13.
Right. And I think, a lot of it has to do with the actors too. Of course, more recently we had John Bernthal. And
I was comparing for the time frame.
Right, for the time frame. But look, I think there's definitely an audience for the more adult version of Marvel where there's more violence, there's more aggression. But you're absolutely right. You're not having parents take. I mean, and look, even some of the stuff with the Avengers film and Endgame and Infinity War, some of it is a little traumatic, but I think not something you wouldn't take a 13 or a 14-year-old, maybe even a few years younger, to go see. Whereas this is just, we're going to go dark, but I think it's the very real side of the criminal world, especially when you're dealing with organized crime and things like that. It's like, do you want to always tell this, very, sanitized story, very, hey, your typical, bright colored superhero stuff? Or do you want to explore what the dark side of somebody fighting crime in a big city might look like? And I think that's the angle they went with this. Are you, narrowing down your audience? 100%. The audience that is going to watch, are they going to appreciate it on a different level? Absolutely. And I think that's what we're getting here. I mean, this episode, I was getting amazing when you brought it up. Like, I'm commenting in our intro about how the first two episodes are a lot more aggressive than what I remember. And then we start off with a compound fracture, guy getting his head smashed in with a bowling ball. And then just real shit, And I think it creates for a very compelling watch. But again, Netflix, Marvel, they all know, hey guys, if we're going to go this route, it is going to look. We're not casting a huge net here for the audience. We're going after.
Yeah,
it's definitely
we know who
more,
we're going
more
after.
Targeted. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I liked about this episode in particular is that for Daredevil, it showed the polar opposites of where this show is. On one hand, you've got the fight in the bowling alley, like you said, compound fractures, guy getting crushed with a bowling ball. You have the ending part with Healy impaling himself on a pipe. And then in the middle, you have all this like lawyer speak and NDAs and very proper. Well, that's the legal wording of the law. That's how this has to be portrayed. So it's like there's no middle ground. It's either incredibly violent and aggressive or very sanitized lawyer speak by the book. Sign here, sign here, sign here. This is section 808 of 180, whatever it might be. It's like there's no middle ground. And I love how, Matt has to live in these two worlds. And I can't wait to see how much more that plays out with Karen. I thought the scene with Karen going to see the widow of Danny, I think it was, again, a very compelling real world feeling situation of like, look, the widow, she knows something dirty happened and that the company was behind it.
And
but,
she
but
obviously
what's she
feels
gonna
bad
do?
'cause she pushed him
She's
towards
one
it, too.
person. She's one person with two kids. She's gonna take the money and try to make a better life for herself rather than running the risk of trying to fight this big multinational conglomerate corporation, whatever. And I think that appeals very much to a real world type atmosphere where like, look, most people would know that their back is against the wall. All they're going to do is sign their own death warrant if they go up against them.
Yeah.
She knows that. She sees the reality of, I've got two kids to take care of. I'm going to take the money and get out
you
of
take
here.
me out, those kids are now, or they take out all three of us, which is even worse.
So that scene felt so realistic to me.
Well, I mean, the kids thing, that's it, right? I mean, you have a situation where, look, they took out your husband, okay? So yes, even in the world of organized crime and all this stuff, there's some codes with women and children. But sometimes there's not any codes, and that's what they do to make examples of you. And
which is what Healy expressed.
Which is what they talk about.
Take out everyone I care about.
Take about everybody you care out. And we, even in the beginning, hey, there used to be a time where they send your wife flowers. Now they take out your wife. So the code has changed. And, for her, it's like, okay, obviously a horrible reality to live in. But at that point, you are trying to look out for your kids. And if going after the people that did that to your husband means putting your kid's life at risk, it must be incredibly difficult to throw your hands in the air and walk away and say, I don't want, but I'm not going to make any effort to bring these people to justice versus protecting your kids. And that's, can't save them all. I mean, you have to do what you need to do when the kids are involved. Now, if it was, just her, just the wife, would there be different actions? Who knows? Maybe she's like, what's done is done and I can't change anything. So at this point I'm risking my own life. Yeah. But again, when you put the kids, well-being in danger, she did what she did.
And I think a lot of folks in this series, at least in these first 3 episodes, they know when there's battles that they can't win, and they accept the reality of what is and where they are. Even something as small as the conversation the reporters had of like, look, we're a dying industry and all we have left essentially is clickbait and giving the people what they want instead of real stories, because that's all being done in a different way now. So it's like the acceptance of reality I thought was really big in this episode, of people knowing what battles they can win, what fights they have a chance at, and when to just walk away. And we saw the widow, she decided to walk away. Karen's going to try to keep fighting and work with the reporter here. So again, just the dynamics of how far apart some of the stories are within the episode.
They're gonna, right now they're far apart, and then obviously they're gonna merge into, because everything comes up through Wilson Fisk, who we got shown this episode. But I like that you say, like, well, there's an interesting dynamic. Well, that's every superhero that keeps their persona hidden. They have to lead a normal life and be that person. They're not always going to all be like how Iron Man was presented in the MCU. Well, now everyone knows him. He's still doing work, but they know he's Iron Man. Whereas Charlie's got to make sure that he uses his gifts that he does have for, like, with the jury. It's saving the one woman that could have easily been taken out if she didn't help the jury decide one way or another, and instead they got a hung jury and they were going to let them out on a technicality type stuff. So it is nice that they are showing that aspect, because they're going to have to. You can't just have it be all gas no brake for action throughout the whole thing. You have to build a story. You have to, build a rapport with all of our characters, getting introduced to Nelson and Paige, and then Matthew Murdock. Who is he? How did he come to be? Which was great. The first 2 episodes showing the boxing ring, his dad with the golden gloves and like throwing a fight, but then instead of throwing the fight, he went against that and showed how you can win morally. Because he said sometimes when you lose, you win. Well, he lost in the end, but he won for his son's sake at that point.
Yeah, just a wild episode. This is so much fun and enjoyable, and just such a different spin on the MCU, especially watching this now. Because it came out 2015. We're 11 years later. It feels so different than anything we've had lately, and it's certainly a welcome treat to go back and watch.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Marvel stuff that we've done recently on the channel, your Agatha, your What Ifs, She-Hulk, some of the stuff that we've done over
even Moon Knight, really.
Moon Knight versus just dark. It's like, okay, this is an aggressive shift, and it's also a shift in that there isn't any sort of traditional superhero superpower, right? This is a normal individual who lost his vision, and because of that, had a heightened sense of everything else, and so he's not, when he's fighting, it's hand-to-hand fighting, and that makes it. Answer used the word gritty. And that makes it gritty because it's hand to hand. Like, he's not flying, he's not doing any magic.
He doesn't have laser beams
or anything like that. He is just
and he's taking hits.
He's just in there whooping ass, and he's taking it too. Yeah. So it's look, I think this show's been awesome.
Yeah. Well, it has been really good so far, and it's a great introduction. But also, like, compared to what we've been watching, this was given time to develop, to tell a story. It was given 10 episodes of 40 plus minutes, where some of the stuff we're watching was 6, was close. And they rushed through production, even to which, the last episode of She-Hulk, they made light of that, where, this got kind of rushed through things. It looks like they actually cared about it, which is what I'm hoping they're doing with, we haven't watched it yet, we're getting to it, but the new Daredevils and the new Punisher that is coming out recently, hopefully they put the same time and effort into it as they did back in the day for these, for this Daredevil and the Punisher that you liked already, because they put time and effort into it instead of just trying to rush it out the door just to create content, which is kind of funny, where they talk about it with the newspaper. Well, we just need to get content out, which is what writing blogs and everything, because everybody wants it right now. This was still during the time where, like, hey, we take our time, we tell a story, and they'll love it. And so far, we have been.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Can't wait.
There
for
you go.
more.
That was episode 3. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it back then and are enjoying it now with us. Is my first time through, and these guys, well, like the first time. Basically. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm Course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Oh, we're in Siberia?
8 years ago.
Isn't that where Craven was? Wasn't he in Siberia?
Somewheres. Right on the head.
Most TV shows and movies do not portray Russian prisons as being very very comfortable.
No.
Stranger Things? Much?
There's an Anatoly in every film that has people who are Russian. And Vladimir, Anatoly and Vladimir.
I was going to say that
from Alexei.
The guy laying down is, he's not sleeping.
Oh!
Это город похоронен в прошлом. Нам надо смотреть вперед. В будущее.
Oh, so you're going to use like a rib as another weapon?
Где мы будем управлять, как королева.
Oh! What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Making knives out of ribs. Clean stuff up.
Different Anatoly. Have you guys ever seen somebody make prison shivs out of ribs?
No,
before?
have not.
Oh!
Oh, just left him.
Well, what would you do?
Matt's tossing guys out of windows onto cars.
There's our introduction into this episode.
Would you gentlemen describe what we just saw as being aggressive?
Nah, it was just a guy trying to fly, and it didn't work.
Make him
fly!
Make him fly, mommy. Make the little man fly.
I want to see him fly.
Getting our universes mixed up here.
Last time it was Woo, this time it's GOT.
Oh, Game of Thrones with the moon window.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
You should see the other guys.
When you threw off the roof at my place? He's in a coma. You know that?
So when it was not.
How do you feel about that?
He'll live.
Is what it is.
You really need to get some kind of body armor or something.
Slow me down too much.
So will a bullet.
You worried about me?
What if I were?
Worried about me?
Point taken.
I'm a big boy. Well, maybe I just like the sound of your voice.
So what happens the night you come by? I'm already talking to someone else.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have.
Ooh, it's a flip phone just like you got.
You really got to ease up.
No, I can't.
I can take care of myself, Mike, you know?
It's not just about you. You ever heard the name Wilson Fisk?
No. Who's that?
Well, be happy you haven't heard of him.
Nothing on the internet, not one mention of Fisk.
Maybe whoever gave you his name was lying.
Would have known if he was.
Oh.
Heartbeat.
So what, you're just going to go out there, punching whoever you can, hoping to find somebody who knows this Fisk guy?
Apply enough pressure, someone will break. Sooner or later.
Hey! Yell over the balcony.
Oh, what's this?
There's our villain.
Wow.
Oh,
second in command. Oh, he doesn't have his hair slicked back, so he's just doing regular business.
Yep.
Prohaska's holdings and kitchen cab have been acquired and transferred via a third party to Bella's taxi.
Tell your employer we are grateful.
You're light again.
Oh. Do you know what he was asking? This fool who laid hands on my brother?
Not my concern.
It should be. He was asking about your employer by name.
Oh.
You sneeze, we all catch a cold. Madame Gao and Mr. Nobu have expressed their disappointment.
We have not heard of this.
That's because we've been talking behind your back. About how the Russians can't seem to handle one man running around in a mask. I mean, if he had an iron suit or a magic hammer.
By a normal guy.
You think us weak?
Distribution of Madame Gao's product has been affected, which in turn is causing delays in other ventures. My employer has agreed to help return you to solid footing by aiding you in certain duties deemed vital. The continuation.
He wants to take over.
Show you how it's
We
done.
value the services.
We value this.
Tell Mr.
We don't
Fisk.
say his name.
Tell Mr. Fisk that if he wants a pound of flesh, he can come here and carve it himself.
Uh-oh, about to get serious when you do that.
Yep.
The choice of how we proceed is yours.
Звони Петру.
Его
начальник. Знаешь, почему Фиск не хочет, чтобы кто-то знал его имя? Предаст, что он просто человек.
Как и козел в маске.
Yeah.
Look what he's done to us.
Exactly.
Что мы знаем о нем?
Ничего. Семен наверняка что-то знал. Слишком крепко спит.
Семен выспался.
These guys are playing with fire on both ends.
Get our ringer.
Saying his name, who we shall not speak, and want to look up the Daredevil.
Company gets caught up in a scandal, files for bankruptcy, quietly restructures under a new name.
They killed Daniel Fisher. They tried to kill me.
Rance assaulted you in your apartment, and a man in a black mask saved your life.
Yes. But he came out of nowhere.
And you've never seen it before.
No. Well, what about Rance? Do you really believe that he just up and hung himself in jail? Guard tried to do the same thing to me. Why don't you ask him?
Farnham?
Oh, the guard?
He's out of the picture.
He's gone.
He's dead. Ate the barrel of his gun in his basement. And your old boss, McClintock, overdosed on pills or some such.
Why isn't anyone looking into this?
They don't want to be next.
Did you not hear what I just said?
So they just shuffle some papers and all this disappears. A construction company is brick and mortar, literally. You cannot just shift. There has to be a trail if everything is being liquidated.
I would stop digging.
I read every big story with your byline, the VA kickbacks. You pretty much brought down the Italian mob back when I was in diapers. Whatever happened to that reporter, Mr. Urich?
Different world.
That reporter doesn't have a wife in the hospital.
Yep.
He got old and a hell of a lot less stupid.
That's one way to put it. I'm sorry that the teachers union doesn't have someone picking off people left and right either.
Обычно его посылаем для этой работы. Ничего, он бы понял.
Oh, fuck.
Ты слыхала Петра?
Сказал, позвонит, когда узнает, где Фиск. Если он подумает...
Тогда что? Что если подумает? Чего ты боишься?
Right into the chest.
Потеряли путь. В этой стране богатство.
Тогда давай опять найдем. Вместе.
I think that's what that is. The old jab him through the heart.
Yep.
Get him to wake up.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah.
And then the...
Yep.
Ты уверен? Был адреналин? Убери трубу.
It's like he's starting a lawnmower.
Скажи мне, кто это сделал тебе? Звони Петру.
Sergey.
Anatoly, Vladimir.
Yep.
Hola.
Oh, boy.
Hola.
Oh, here comes the 3 Cadillac Escalades.
Here's Fisk.
Anatoly may be the way in. He seems more amenable to the proposition, or at least not quite as vitriolic as his brother.
Vitriolic?
How are we on the timeline?
Assuming we can settle with the Russians quickly.
We will.
What about the masked idiot?
Your brothers can't handle him. I'll find another solution.
Oh, that Escalade is leaking.
You stay with the car. Need to attend to this alone. Thank you, Wesley.
As you wish.
Back looking at the art.
The rabbit in a snowstorm.
Did they move it? Or is he looking for the woman?
How are you enjoying Rabbit in a Snowstorm?
You remember?
Of course. It's one of my favorite pieces.
I wanted to thank you for it. I was actually wondering if you cared to join me for dinner.
I'm the only one working here tonight.
Another time, then.
That's it? You're not going to offer to buy every painting in here so I can close up early? Guy actually tried that once.
Did it work?
A woman that can be bought isn't worth having.
Oh.
I'm partial to Italian.
We agree on more than art.
How about I just get rolled out here? Just get rolled out here.
Vanessa.
Wilson.
It's wild seeing our villains try to get a date.
Sometimes it's still, a lady can get to a person's heart.
making my own pickles, have a little shop of my own.
You got your own office.
An actual office would involve plantery and equipment. Roof Layman and Zach was the way to go.
You hated interning there.
I hate being broke.
It's a balancing act.
Yeah.
But they had free bagels every morning, and they had furniture that didn't smell like a pack of cigarettes.
We're doing good here, Foggy.
Are we?
Yeah, we're making a difference.
You got a new phone? We afford that?
Hey, 1 sec. Foggy, I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a girl, isn't it? You got a new phone just for your girls. My life sucks.
Get home safe.
My life sucks.
Oh.
Claire, can you hear me?
Oh! Classic, like Spider-Man changing and just threw his
cane.
Oh, parkour!
Oh. Oh, I love how they do that.
Next up, lot 87, liquidation of Union Allied Construction
Oh,
LLC.
here we go.
Oh.
1,000 right here and now 75. 75 over here and now 80.
Don't turn around. This is how you get caught. To your right, the woman in a white blouse. Eyes front, Jesus.
Don't look.
Use your peripherals.
To your left, man in a navy blue pinstripe suit.
160 here and now 170.
But they aren't bidding either. Spend the next hour raising your paddle.
I don't have any money.
Figure it out.
How did you know I was here?
And he's gone.
He's an old school reporter. He knows how to find people.
Oh. Say careful or you're kicking. You could get your leg on that latch.
Me recuerdas.
Sí. Yo no dije nada. Me llevaron al techo como hiciste con el hombre.
Oh.
Me dijeron si le digo algo a alguien. Será mi madre.
Algo que me puede ayudar a controlarme.
Les vi entrar a un taxi, como si fueran de ellos.
¿Viste el nombre?
Dallas. Dallas taxi.
I hope you like it.
It's delicious.
My assistant, he recommended it.
Maybe I should be out with him.
My assistant. Oh, joke.
City's really changing.
Not fast enough.
I don't know. Be ashamed to see all the character scrubbed away.
You didn't grow up here, did you?
I gave it away.
When I was a kid, I used to dream what it would be like to live somewhere far away from Hell's Kitchen.
What made you stay?
When I was 12 years old, my mother, she sent me to stay with relatives at a farm, middle of nowhere.
But you came back.
I realized that the city was a part of me, that it was in my blood.
Couldn't stay away.
I would do anything to make it a better place for people like you.
To a better place.
Yeah. Watch too much.
Oh!
Jesus, what a transition that was.
You answer, he stops hitting you. Everyone is happy.
I told you I don't know who he is.
Oh.
Владимир просил не мочить, пока не разъясните. I will begin breaking you, a piece at a time.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
If you want to know his name, ask him yourself.
Oh, the old air compressor hose. Oh! It's probably over there. Just over there somewhere.
Spray and pray. Hopefully that was one of those guns from the crate from last episode.
Yeah, so we can jam on them.
What are the odds of that happening twice?
Oh, the old tire iron to the head.
I'm walking out of here. I'm going out.
Or I promise you'll never hold anything in that hand again.
Oh, yep.
It hurts, doesn't it? Being in pain, being afraid.
Oh, shit. Get up, get out of here, gone.
I was going to ask him some questions, but you know what? I like your approach.
We can ask him later.
You bid on anything?
Office equipment from a realtor.
When?
Yeah, $3,500 I don't have. Charge it to the law firm.
Whoa.
Probably just got my ass fired.
Well,
maybe they like the initiative.
Whatever it is that they're calling themselves now, they're buying it back.
You said you read a bunch of my articles. Remember the one about the runoff, what that company was dumping into the river?
Assholes.
Fished the guy that tipped me off out of that same river a month later. And that fella trying to clean up the teachers union moved out of state after flyers went up saying he was a pedophile.
Ooh.
They underestimated what people in power will do to stay there.
What about the woman from your first series of articles about the VA?
Married beneath her to a workaholic who never appreciated her.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
We need to be smart. Smarter than they are. Don't visit me at the office anymore. That doesn't work for you. Get up and get the hell out of my life.
Because this is how we're doing it.
Wow.
That works for me.
First thing, sign the agreement from the union allied lawyer.
No, I signed that. I can't ever talk publicly about this.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you work at a law firm.
Сергей, кто это сделал? Это был Петр. Фиск объявился. Он нам нужен, брат.
Я не поклонюсь перед ним!
Well, you're not going to have a choice.
Dudes, where were you 8 years ago again?
Yep.
Сделаю. За нас обоих.
Иди, договорись.
Don't have much of a choice after this. Fisk will not be happy either way.
Indeed not.
So, who are you, Wilson?
Tonight, I'm just a man.
Tonight.
Enjoying the company of a captivating
You should write that down.
I told you he's been disposed.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. He is not going to be happy.
Why does
go. Now, I'm sorry.
I want to tell you, my brother and I, we gratefully accept.
Wesley will take care of you. Put him in a car.
Understood.
Oh,
whoa, he's tough.
Guy's messed up huge.
You bought a fax machine?
Yeah, there was an auction and, we needed stuff. So I charged it to the office, but don't freak out, okay? I got a thing. Some money coming in from, no, it doesn't matter. You mad?
No, remember, he said he wanted things.
This isn't gonna feel great.
Oh, Claire, now you know what you do to me all the time when you're patching me up.
Sorry for getting you into this. I never thought that I'd be putting anyone else at risk.
It was my choice.
No, you did it because you're a good person. And you almost got killed.
Which is bad.
Tell me it was worth it. Tell me that you've got a plan. An end game.
Claire.
Anything.
Tell me it was for something.
I'm just trying to make my city a better place, that's all.
That's an ongoing project.
Fill my heart. What is it telling you?
That you're scared.
More than I've ever been in my life. But you can do something about it. For all of us. Like
Matthew.
Oh, the real name. That's a risk. That's a risk, Oak.
You can't be a crime fighter and have people know what your real name is.
Well, they've reached that point, Quinn.
Have they, though?
Yes.
Don't usually date customers.
You came out with me tonight.
And here we are.
I can return the painting and
For your money. Or whatever that was all about at the restaurant.
Something shady.
Went out with you because there's something different about you. Not so sure it's a good thing now.
I don't do this much. And I'm sorry that our night, it went sideways. I enjoyed our time together very much, Vanessa. If you don't feel the same, even a little bit, just tell me. And I promise you won't see me again.
Boy, he struggles to get out every word.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a little nervous around the ladies.
Don't know how I feel.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh, that dude is fucked.
You didn't even get a name out of the girl?
The man in black came before the men had finished.
Call would have been more appropriate.
I wanted to speak with him in person. Try to put the past behind us.
Oh, this guy's so done. I'm not sure we need you anymore.
The past can never be completely erased. It lingers like the scent of burning wood. Sir?
Yes, passenger side.
Oh,
Was that him? He'd like to have a word with you.
oh, here we go. Oh, Kevlar.
Oh! You embarrassed me in front of her.
Oh. I don't think this guy's going to be in episode 5.
I doubt it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he got the blood on his face.
Sound design.
Oh, was it? I believe it's gone.
It is detached.
Oh, I love that walking right to the camera.
As he's looking out at the city.
Tell Mr. Potter, I'll need a new suit. Take what's left of him and send it to his brother. It'll start a war. I'm counting on it.
Oh. Tired of dealing with incompetence.
Well, his brother keeps thinking that he can, keeps trying to fight it and trying to,
It's like, oh, we don't need him. We can make this happen without him.
And it's like, guys, you have a pretty sweet. I mean, I don't understand anything, but they have a good thing going as far as showed to what they were doing 8 years ago, where they had to let a guy die so they can use his rib as a shiv to get out. So it's like you really want to bite the hand that feeds right now, and now because you were so hell bent on that, and your brother just trying to be calm, cool, collected, goes back and you just sealed his fate.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I really liked that we got a little bit of Wilson Fisk's story a little bit, and we got to learn more about him. But it ties his story with where he's at now, kind of ties in with, with Matt was saying to Claire, where he's kind of conflicted with what he's doing. Like, yes, I'm going out and I'm trying to make things better. But on the other hand, some things are also becoming worse of what he's doing. That's kind of the classic vigilante justice thing. And I liked that Claire was there to kind of push him and be like, look, if you stop, then it's all for nothing. It's like you almost have to, like, yes, you're pushing to make things better. You have to get through the bad stuff, and then you finally come out the other end with, some level of victory. And I just thought that was so cool because what Matt's doing, everything he did with the Russians, that all played a hand into what Fisk ended up doing, because that's why the Russian guy came to the restaurant, screwed everything up with Fisk's date, and he ended up getting shown the door in this episode.
Oh, there it is.
Another terrible joke. But so I love how it's all tied in together. I love that we got Fisk's backstory. I love that he is not, for being this massive, crime lord in New York, he's very awkward around his date. And look, I love when villains are complex because it just adds so much more to them. You don't just want your standard cookie cutter bad guy who does bad things for bad guy reasons, right? So I love that Fisk is more complex. And now, to me, the incompetence that he was dealing with the Russians, with Matt kind of getting in and messing things up for him, it's like now he's like, well, I just need to run everything. These guys are incompetent. I'm going to start a war, and I'm going to be the one that wins because I'm going to take it over, because now the rails are off and I'm just going to take control over everything. And I love how we got that little bit of backstory. I mean, the idea of Fisk being on a date. Have we ever seen a villain go out on a date where the other participant went willingly? I mean, not Jack Nicholson with Vicky Vale and Batman.
That's your only frame of reference. There's always that, because we, if you remember watching Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, Fisk was doing all that to get into the multiverse to try and get his family back.
Right.
So he's always been a family man. So that's where I like how they're introducing this. And I saw that he keeps playing with his cufflinks. Now, I'm sure we'll get more of a backstory on that. So right now,
I hope so.
speculating, because at this point, is his wife and child gone already because of his past transgressions? That's why he likes to stay on the outside and not have his name be mentioned or anything like that. Is it because he was talking about his whole family prior to this and he wants, like when he got sent away for a 12-year-old and all this kind of stuff, and maybe he is shy and everything because he was in the middle of nowhere, so he can be shy and vulnerable around someone that he really wants to give his heart to, that he really loved, that he thinks he might love, because we saw him nervous last episode around the painting, and then very nervous even when asking for a date. And Okus talked about this on the channel. Hey, we're all guys, but hey, it doesn't matter your age. You end up turning into that 12-year-old. Well, I kind of like you. Some of us. And you're sitting there with your phone, like, should I call? Now it's like, will she answer my text? She read it. She's not answering back right away. So,
text bubbles, nothing. Text bubbles, nothing.
Red receipts.
Oh.
Are they the worst or the best thing to happen to communication?
Well, the ball's in her court now. So it doesn't matter the age or whatever or how powerful someone is. It's still because you're putting yourself out there. And as Fisk seems like he's ruling everything with an iron fist, he's putting that out there to make him vulnerable, and when otherwise he is not. So they're trying to, humanizing him, like you said, make it vulnerable and everything to help with the complexities of being a villain. But then they show us just how ruthless he is because he was
fucked up my date.
You're embarrassing me. Why'd you go embarrassing me?
What is this?
I don't know
what that was.
But it started. It's as good as Seagal's acting.
Maybe retire that one.
So we saw then how ruthless he can be, and hey, the calm, cool, collected brother then is getting sent back in a body bag to start a war that he was hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that he was definitely nervous. Look, a lot of times in film and television, when you have the big, powerful bad guy, he's surrounded by multiple women that are just interested in the money and are drawn towards the power. So very unique character, especially, and again, guys, I know this isn't a first time watch for me, but I'm like Mason Quinn watching Game of Thrones over here. I don't remember shit. But I thought he was going to offer to buy out the gallery. You're not going to buy out the gallery? Okay, I'll do it. Or I thought he'd pull even, actually, you know what? Tell you what, I'll buy the building and buy the store. And then, but he came back with a very different reaction. But you could tell he
didn't
was
want
nervous.
somebody who could be bought.
Yeah, at dinner, you could tell he was a little bit hesitant with stuff. He wasn't like the smooth guy who was saying all the right things and schmoozing and stuff like that. So it was interesting. I feel bad for her. Imagine being in her shoes. I mean, obviously, look, there's a certain thing that can be assumed by somebody shopping at a certain place. Like, okay, he bought this painting for a lot of money and he's back. So we went to a very expensive restaurant, so you can assume
it's only been open a month.
You can assume he's got lots of money, but on the flip side of it, she really didn't know anything about him, and look, sometimes it's not like John Gotti rolling into some art store in
nobody
the 80s.
knows who he is. They said they couldn't find anything
in the 80s and being like, hey, I want to ask you out on a date. Oh, you know who that is? Yeah, we know who it is. It's Gotti, right? I mean, so he lays pretty low key, or stays low key rather. So she didn't know who he is, but I mean, when he was very shy or whatever, but man, when he came in there, I'm like, oh, this is
so bad.
This is done. I want to know how.
I love that. Like a call would have sufficed.
How did he find out where he was at? That's a little bit of, hey, it's this night of all places. He asked this woman out on a random time, or look, maybe he did send a message. Hey, I need to speak with so and so. Hey, he's at dinner here, so he'll call you back later. So whatever. So, it was an interesting conversation that they had at dinner. She seemed pretty intrigued by him. He was obviously very intrigued by her. I don't know whether she's completely written things off, but she obviously, look, maybe this makes her curious about her, or curious about him. But it was, a very interesting situation there. I mean, as far as everything that's.
okay, if you're on a date with someone and all of a sudden people came barging in to want to see your date and you're like, that's it, we're out of here. Would you be curious or would you be like, I guess.
Well, she said she didn't know at the end.
Didn't know.
She didn't say yes. She didn't say no.
But
I'm
look,
just
everything with Matthew and with Claire.
Yeah, the roles kind of reversed there. At the end.
that was an interesting conversation because, she kind of said, hey, you're doing good stuff. She wasn't like, oh, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
Right. I got kidnapped and beat up.
Getting kidnapped by the Russian mafia kind of makes you feel like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be in this situation or maybe I screwed up. And look, she encouraged, said, hey, he's doing the right thing. But look, if you're somebody who lives in a place and you see all the bad happening and you're somebody who wishes something could happen and whether the police can't or won't, act on, some of the things that are happening, part of you would probably be happy to see somebody come in and start doing something like, hey, it's about time. Like, look, here's the thing.
Well, and they do live in a world where the Avengers are around. So the idea of like vigilante justice coming in and making things right isn't a far stretch for somebody like Claire.
Look, I think you have people, I think the people in general, I think, are pretty split on the idea of vigilante. I know some people feel like, hey, this is a reason why we have, courts and the legal system and stuff is so people get their due process. And with certain individuals, I think, the people's mindset about vigilantes, I think, shifts a lot depending on who's on the receiving end of the justice, right?
And he's a lawyer. He can be fair.
And then who made you a judge, jury, and execution?
Who made you? Yeah, I mean, look, rumors spread, lies are told, and, what if a vigilante went out and took somebody who was innocent? I mean, look at they said the guy that had to move out of the city, the teacher, because rumors were spread.
Yeah.
And that was for something that I think people are generally, in agreement, like people who do that sort of stuff, we want to see them get punished. But imagine somebody having rumors spread about them because they were trying to do what was right and then be on the receiving end of justice from a vigilante. And it turns out vigilante just, did something to somebody who was totally innocent because of misinformation. So the whole vigilante thing, again, if there's a way to learn that somebody is 100% guilty with no shadow of a doubt, and they got justice that our system isn't allowed to provide or can't provide or missed out, I think people are happy about it. But again, people have thoughts about vigilantes, but she, in this instance, she was all for it.
Yeah. Well, and then jumping to the conversation that Karen had with our ace reporter. Again, he's been there before. He knows how to handle it. I love how he showed up at the gallery and was like, "Look, if you don't take my direction, you're going to get found out or whatever." And even when he was describing the people, he had to say the comedic, "Well, don't look, they're right there." Look. So again, I like this kind of B story, I guess, that we're getting. If Matt's the A story, this is kind of the B story of Karen doing her part, trying to find out exactly what's going on with the construction company. How are they able to do all this? I did like that at the end, he's like, well, you can go ahead and take the money and essentially sign the NDA because I didn't, and we're working together. Mm-hmm. So I like how that kind of puts them at more of a team. But, he did tell her essentially, it kind of, I've been here before. I know how to handle this. This is what happened to people who I worked with. Yeah, and this is kind of where they ended up. And he gave all the examples of people who, got taken care of, so to speak. So I really like how this is developing. And to your point, I don't remember any of this, for the bits and pieces that I saw.
Yeah, it was real smart playing this off because, part of me wants to be like, all right, just, to try and tell her, let it go. Like, cause it's you start getting in thicker, you're going to end up exactly where, he told us where the other people went, where Ben was like, hey, the same person that gave me a tip, he was gone in a month.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting that nothing has happened to Ben, but anybody that gave him tips has been taken out. So that's why he's approach with caution because we saw he was talking to the mobster. He was talking to the mobster at the beginning of the last episode. So has he worked with some mobs to take out other mobs type stuff too? Yeah. And it's that's maybe been his protection, but then we found out as well, though, the first one with the VA is now wife, and she's laying in the hospital. We don't know exactly yet what's wrong with her, just that she's very ill. She was only up for a half an hour. So, I'm assuming we're going to dive more into that, but was it because of his past that happened to her as well as the VA thing, but also was she like helping him with other stuff? Or is it because, hey, I can't be bought was to Ben, but they're like, well, we can. There's other ways. There's
always leverage.
There's always other ways. Just like the woman in the last one, Daniel's, widow and 2 kids. I'm taking the money. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. Where hopefully none of this can come back to haunt me if I move far away.
Yeah,
away.
And this is the first episode that Matt's had kind of blowback come on him with the young man who got beat up.
Santiago.
With Santiago getting beat up, with Claire getting beat up. I mean, this is the first time that people very close to him that he knows have been affected. So again, he's having that inner conflict of, is what I'm doing right?
Well, and they're in real danger. This isn't like, hey, I stopped some thugs from doing something small time, and you got caught in some crossfire. I mean, this is like, hey, Russian mafia, real bad stuff you don't want to be involved in. And so now, something's got to be worked out where they're protected. He's got to be able to offer him some sort of protection. In the classic, well, you need to move now. I mean, that's we see that in TV shows and movies. Well, you got to move. It's like, you got to understand how big of a thing that is to just move.
Just up and move, yeah.
To up and move. And then what if they see me out somewhere? I mean, follow me home. That's all it takes is, hey, look around for her, find out where she, worked, to see her once, and then it's start the whole process all over again. So we shall see, but it has been good.
And I loved how they let us know exactly who we were dealing with Wilson Fisk when he did what he did with the car door, and then he's just walking towards the camera. And for a minute there, it looked like he was looking right at the camera, but then I don't know if his eyes kind of shifted slightly off screen, but it's like, here's our villain. This is what he's capable of, and this is who you're dealing with.
And I know they had the town behind him, but I swear too, he was like looking at the city, and it's like,
it's all mine.
This is all mine. I own all this.
Yep.
And hey, I might be starting a war, but it ain't gonna affect me. And then we see that he's got a one-upper with having the Kevlar suit, so that way they can't slice and dice him. So I'm assuming they showed that to come back into play later on when he gets another fight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this back in the day and are enjoying it now. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm Of Course the Answer. Catch you on the next one, pals.